Our group, Democracy Alert, believes the time is right for a referendum on proportional representation here in Newfoundland and Labrador. What's proportional representation, or PR? It's an electoral system that balances the percentage of seats a party has in Parliament with the percentage of votes the party received in the preceding election. In other words, if a party holds 40% of the seats, they have to have received 40% of the popular vote. No more, no less. Here's our referendum question, which would be attached to a provincial election. I would like to continue with our current electoral system, or I would like to change to a proportional representation system. If a majority of voters choose proportional representation, the newly elected government would research and select the PR system best suited to the needs of our province. How? Well, first, government would form an all-party committee of politicians. Second, using procedures already established for the 2005 BC referendum, government would commission an assembly of ordinary citizens to work with the committee. And third, government would embark on a public consultation process. The overall objective would be to have a new PR system selected, organized, and ready to be implemented for the following provincial election. You may be wondering why our referendum question does not specify a particular proportional representation system. The two BC referendums, for example, were tied to single transferable vote. With Ontario, it was mixed-member proportional, and PEI offered a choice of MMP or dual-member proportional. So why are we doing things differently? First of all, in our opinion, neither MMP nor STV particularly suit the demographics of our largely rural, sparsely populated province. Dual-member might. On the other hand, there are more than 40 different proportional representation systems out there to choose from. We at Democracy Alert believe we really shouldn't rush into choosing a system. Better to let Newfoundlanders and Labradorians decide first of all if we want proportional representation. If we do, let's then have an informed, unbiased process for selecting the system that best suits our province. But first, we need to begin a public discussion about electoral reform. Perhaps the best place to start is by asking why 94 countries have chosen some form of proportional representation. So too have Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Wales. What's the attraction? Part 2 of this 5-part series on electoral reform will be focusing on mainland Europe, where proportional representation is the norm. How does government spending, government priorities, and government decision-making in Europe differ from here in Canada? Please consider joining us there.